Greetings, League of Legends fans, for I am Sodaron, the wizard of LOL Esports, here to bring you some more content. Or my catchphrase, are you ready to reach the next level? Well, I've captured lightning in the bottle. So, update today. I am working on the next episode of the next level with Sodaron, which you can find on my channel at youtube.com/Sodaron, or you can follow me on Twitter at official Sodaron, or no, Sodaron official, sorry. So you can follow me on x.com/Sodaron official, or more importantly, I'm trying to reach a certain goal of Twitch followers. You can follow me on twitch.tv/Sodaron, which you're probably watching this right now if you're not watching the YouTube version. So I'm hard at work on the next episode of the next level with Sodaron. I'm doing the G2 BDS series, and I've had kind of a busy week this week, going to doctor's appointments and things, which Sodaron, you've been saying that for weeks. Well, I've got my physical problem. If you've watched my last episode, my leg, that's going fine now. And so I'm working on that. And I played a game of ranked solo queue today, so I thought, hey, I would share it because, I haven't been playing League of Legends for a while. I'll randomly, the last one I did, I think, was the Nidalee VOD. And so when I was doing this today, I forgot to record this because I was playing music in my earphones, which I normally, that's some of why I don't like to stream. And this way that I'm doing it now is much better. But I like to listen to music when I'm streaming, and it's like I can't do that or listen. I could put like earbuds in, and there was a way I had my computer set up where I could reroute the music so you couldn't hear it, but I really didn't like it. Made it too difficult to mess with the settings and stuff. So I bring for you today a Sodaron League of Legends Jungle Clinic, and today is Maokai, which is very strong right now. Go to my main here. So I'm busy working on the BDS series, which you can see I'm getting more in depth with the slides, trying to make more sense. So that's a work in progress. I was hoping to get game number 1 done today. My dog has been sick all day. He had one of these seizure spells, so that's been worrying me, and he's doing better now. So I've been having to worry about that today, but I did play a game of League of Legends earlier, and I've worked on the slides, and I thought, well, I better put some content out. I don't want to be a dead channel, so I'm working on this, which some of you might think this is stupid, but if you keep looking at these slides and stuff, you'll eventually get better with vision and know the area or radius of the wards, because most of you out there don't know that. Or if I asked you, like, well, when will Flash be back up, and it's 5 minutes or 300 seconds, because the game gives you seconds, but yet the clock, like up here, converts it in minutes. So that's kind of difficult. Like teleport is 6 minutes. Unleash teleport's 10 minutes, which I saw G2 make this really cool play earlier today. I don't know if I can describe it quickly or not, but I like what G2's doing in these games because they're taking advantage. Like, I'm kind of critical about, did I say G2? I meant Gen G. I don't remember if I said G2 or not. I'm talking about Gen G. I've been critical about Gen G on some of their teleport flank plays and stuff like that, but I caught on to something that I really liked that Gen G did today, where they're taking advantage of teleport before Unleash teleport. So what am I saying here? Well, you can't teleport to wards and make plays around the map. Usually a top laner always takes teleport. Sometimes a mid laner takes teleport. And you can't. Most of the players I see are kind of lazy, I call it, where the first 2 teleports, because you teleport back to lane after your first buy if you're a top laner. And sometimes I think that's lazy because you could be making plays elsewhere around the map. But see, the problem is you can only teleport to the turrets until 10 minutes into the game, and then you can teleport on the wards and make plays. Well, Gen G I caught on to today they're making plays around the map at the turrets, so they don't have to wait till 10 minutes to make the teleport flank play. I think I muted this.
Well, there's the flash stun on
So I can't recall here. I did watch this series too, and I got T1 and HLE coming up tomorrow morning, which I'll probably watch. So again, it'll put me behind. I'd like to get the BDS series done. I've kind of given up on trying to get a whole series done at once. Here there'll be like 2 weeks where there won't be any games, and I'll have plenty of time to do these. So I can only do it at my pace. But they're taking advantage of other teams' teleports early by like pushing the turrets down and rotating. And I know they like baited King in here in this game where he used his teleport, and then like Keen made a teleport play take advantage of it. But like some of why I think they're doing this, they're doing some weird stuff like in these matches today where they're rotating, they're lane swapping up top. And then what they do is trick the other team to use their teleport. Like the top laner to use their teleport to get back to top lane or something, and they out-rotate them around the map. And they're making plays like teleporting. They make it a play where they have 3-man to dive like Nasasir. I'm pretty sure this is the game. I didn't write notes of this, and I should have maybe looked more into this before just randomly talking about it, but it's just something that I caught. Like, maybe I need to make slides or... But they're taking advantage of, with these lane swaps, where they're getting full use of their teleport. Where, like, you see in the LEC, like, Broken Blade, his first teleport, he always teleports back up to top lane. And you can't do that against the LCK top teams, it looks like, because these games here, they're constantly rotating the lanes. You don't even get to lane at level 1 as a top laner when you're playing against Gen G. At least the way they are playing today.
Not aiming, you know. I agree. I mean, with the shielding, if lane swap, Seraphine push is very obnoxious. Yeah. Force a smite. I mean, I don't think.
And it was all 3 games where they do this, but it's like at level.
And aiming on the bottom side.
Not level 5, but.
Yeah.
Instead of just teleporting to the lane, like if you're a top laner or mid laner to get back after your first buy, you can't do that into Gen G because they're making plays up to the top side, the bottom side. I don't know, but that's not what this video is. This is Jungle Maokai. So I really like the rotating thing I'm seeing and the early teleports. Like getting dove. I was trying to think of a situation like the enemy team rotating to the top lane and there'd be like 2-man shove, and then you've got 2 of your teammates up there, and then your top laner teleports up there, and then you turn the fight around. I should have probably looked more into this before talking about it, but I didn't really want to like get into it and stuff, but I'm just what I saw today and some really neat stuff I see out of Gen G and the top LCK teams. So what this is a Jungle Maokai game I played. I played a ranked flex game with one of my friends today, female that I got into League of Legends years back, like in 2013, and she got gold in like a month, where I coached her how to play and was like, I taught her the line thing that I talk about all the time about you have to view there's a line here. And you can't overextend over that or you'll get punished unless you have like a ward here or you have flash or a teammate. I taught her these principles like when I first started playing with her, and I let her AD or play support, and I played AD. But she did come from playing EverQuest and was really good at that game. So like League of Legends, to me and her, is easy, like a child's game. So anyways, into this game, I thought it was worth sharing because, you know, I haven't played on this account since November was my last game with Briar and a Kindred game. And then I've played a few times messing. I did play Maokai the other day. Or no, it was today. I played him in the bot game just to like warm up and do my jungle routine like I show in my Nidalee video, which you can find How to Master Nidalee, where it shows you like if you're not good at a champion, go in the practice tool, practice for 5 or 10 minutes. You can, one of the reasons why is you can start the game very quickly and warp to where you want to go, and you can fast forward by increments of 30 seconds. So you can get to a minute and 30 seconds real quick, or like a minute 15 seconds, and wait the 16 or 17 seconds for the minions, the jungle camps to spawn. And you can try out your jungle route, like at least to level 4, your first clear, and master the clears of the jungle. And then when you go into ranked games or you play solo queue games, trust me, you'll have better results because you won't be trying to figure out your mistakes. There's like a you have to play full throttle, like have the hammer down when you're playing, and try to be killing the camps as fast as you can. You can't just lollygag through the jungle, you know, because like the top Korean players, for example, that's how they play. Like, you know, they get level 4 before 4 minutes. In jungle, some people think's easy because you don't have to lane, but it's still mechanically difficult to go kill the jungle camps and do them there's certain ways you can kill the camps and combos and stuff where you're killing them much faster than just a normal iron solo queue player, right? So I just wanted to share this game. Some extra content here. Is it gonna play? I guess it's not gonna play. I don't know what's going on with that. Here we go. It's like when I played this game, it took like 15 minutes to load. And so my friend here took Guardian, and she forgot the rune pages, and she normally plays support. But it's okay. And she like lives out in the middle of nowhere and is on like Verizon internet or something, like cellular internet. And so her ping is not very good. And it's okay. She kept disconnecting in this game, but it's okay. I'm carry hard jungle Maokai with 23 assists.
30 seconds until minions
So
spawn.
let me see here. Now again, some of the reason why I'm not like streaming this live is because that'll probably be better for you all. Well, actually, I take that back. Let me put it at like 50. That should be pretty balanced. Okay. But anyways, her internet kept dropping the entire time, but that's okay. So it was like a 4 versus 5 sometimes. But she's been plat ranked, so she's pretty good. I don't know if the sound volume's too loud or not loud enough. That's what I'm trying to figure out here. So I'm just trying to get vision on the enemy here. Like I preach, let me jump back 15 seconds. What's annoying is it like wants to jump camera every time I do that. So we're just watching Maokai. And I didn't know how well we do. I wasn't happy that Darius had Ghost, but I see that, so that worked. I didn't know about the Ghost and the Ignite on the Jace. Wasn't too thrilled about it. Wasn't really thrilled about Misfortune taking Ignite, but she accidentally took her rune set for support. So I'm dancing in the river like I talk about on the next level with Sodaron. I'm trying to get vision of the enemy. I don't want to go into this brush here because I don't know if the enemy's there or not. I can put a ward here. I could put a ward here, or what I maybe should have done was take saplings. But then that may cost me on my first jungle clear. I think starting red side's more efficient, so I start the Raptors usually when I'm jungling. I see that's what Canyon normally does, so one of the best junglers in the world, why not? If you don't know what to do, you know, do what he's doing. Emulate it, and then eventually you'll get better. Now, some of you may argue that with me and say I'm dumb. You know, this is Lee Sin, so he's probably going to take red side. We do get to see the T1 Lee Sin skin in this game. Not too thrilled about Diana mid. I think she's a better jungler right now, so really wasn't worried about her. Garen seems pretty strong because I saw Chovy and play it 2 games in a row today, or was it one? I saw it. I can't remember if it was 2 games. I think it was he played Garen 1 game and Keen played Garen 1 game. I can't remember what the first game draft was. I know I take notes so I can find it here. that's game 3. I've got my whole way I write down all the drafts and stuff to collect information to be at the top of the analyst field. Yeah, it was Tristana mid. That's what I thought. So it was Chovy played Garen mid in game 2 to counter Nasus, and then DK picked Nasus in game number 3, but flexed it because Genji took Garen. But anyways, I had a partner here. You know, you don't want to skill up your first skill right off the bat because it's situational. Like I may need a W if we get an invade and have some team fight going at level 1. I want Q because it helps me clear the Raptor camp really fast. But I may have needed the sapling toss at this point. But I had Darius coming here, so he went with me to scout out. We're scouting out the enemy right here. Now,
Minions have spawned.
so now that I have Darius, instead of taking the sapling, I can start the Q. So we go in here and scout out. And now that I'm down here, see, I think I already baited the enemy team on this. Like, since Garen spots me and has a ward, Lee Sin immediately comes top. But I think that's a huge waste of time. So because of that, Lee Sin, he could have been clearing the Raptor already. So I think that was kind of a mistake from Lee Sin. So I feel like that was a win right there already. Us putting Lee Sin behind. Because like Lee Sin there, he should have just started red and he could easily come over and take the blue instead of running there and losing like 15 seconds of time. But he also gets a very strong start. I was kind of worried about the Lee Sin in this game. I felt like my friend would carry this game pretty hard. You gotta give like an AD carry some time, like 20 minutes to try to get 2 items. You know, like I talk about in my show, The Next Level of Sodaron, like what we see the pro teams do is you're trying to get boots and 2 items by 20 minutes so then you can take the bear. And if you have your top laner, your jungler, your mid laner, and your AD with 2 items and boots and your support too, you can take the bear in like 30 seconds, maybe 45 seconds. You can take them super fast. So I went into the practice tool to kind of practice this clear real quick. Maokai's pretty straightforward. He's one of my... See, I even messed that up. I should have got all of them with my Q, so I already made a mistake right there. But I wasn't really worried about it. You know, I used to be bad about little mistakes start to get to me. It's kind of why, like, I'm in therapy now and medication to help my mood a little bit, stabilize me. So some of the things that Sodaron's going on in real life, but it seems to be helping when I play solo queue because little things like that would really get to me, even just like losing 2 minions for no reason, for something stupid. So I'm down here scouting out Lee Sin. I should have known that these camps were gone because there was a ward there. And I actually messed that up. If you go back and look, I actually messed this up. I didn't pay attention that there was a ward right here from our team, like about to expire. I was the one that put the ward there, but I didn't know if he took the Gromp or not. And I decided to go top because I was watching Darius and he's pushed over the line that I talk about. So I knew that I needed to go back him up because I was worried about him dying. I wasn't really worried about my friend in the bottom lane, but then her internet started going out multiple times in this game, which I don't know. Again, she's on like where she lives doesn't even have, you can't get cable internet. You're just out in the middle of nowhere, so you can get a tiny bit of cell phone service, or like I guess you got to go with Starlink, but it's expensive. So nobody's here, and now it's the time to get the scuttle crab. So I I go for the Scuttle Crab. Again, I talk about this. I feel like when you get the crab, then the river is your area. Now, I didn't see Diana kept disconnecting and reconnecting either. That kind of seems like a problem in solo queue now. But it looked like a great time to gank Garen here. Even though Garen is really hard to gank. It might not even been smart of me to flash there and go for Garen, but I wanted to put map pressure on. It is also important to get map pressure and keep pressuring your lane where you wear your opponent out. So I go back. I would like to have a Kindle gem, but I didn't get much farm because the blue wasn't there, the Gromp wasn't there. I didn't check the wolves. Maybe I should have checked, or maybe I did. I think I threw a sapling at the wolves. So I should have a Kindle gem here, but I don't. I'm a little bit behind. Looks like Jace is way overextended here and he gets ganked. Again, the line that I talk about, he was over it. And he didn't have flash either, so I don't know if I like the ghost on Jace. Now, I ping a lot, and I'm rusty, but I hit tab a lot when I'm in the game, and I'm trying to hit like F2 and F4 and look around at the other lanes. So like in the beginning, I was watching Darius because I was planning to gank top, even though ganking a Garen isn't really that easy. Like I saw Gen G try to dive, or no, it was DK try to dive a Garen earlier today. It's like you got to have 3 people at least to dive a Garen. You can't 2-man dive a Garen. And so I'm a little bit behind. I would like to be down at the Dragon right now at 5 minutes. I think I tell my team like going Dragon, which I look stupid in chat sometimes because I'm not good at typing and moving and all the buttons, so like I'll misspell stuff sometimes. So I probably put like going to Stramp, even though I meant to say going for drag. I should have had better vision around the dragon here too. I actually get punished for this from the Lee Sin. Now the Jace should have came with Diana here. Also, I'm rusty, and I need more practice with smiting objectives. I used to be really good with it, and I did get outsmited a couple times in the beginning because I just haven't played enough, and I forgot how much the damage is on smite. It's like 900 damage, so I just need to practice. But either way, still won the game. And then my AD care. I think too, my AD like disconnected right there while I'm trying to take the dragon, so we lost the dragon to blue team, but that's okay. You know, it's not what you want to do. I want to close the game out in 20 minutes, but it doesn't happen every game, especially when your AD carry keeps disconnecting the entire time. So I knew her internet would go out, but I didn't know it would go out this much.
Killing spree.
And I kept worried about the Lee Sin, but I know that later on in the game he would fall off. Now, Maokai seems really strong once you get 2 items. So you take... Some people take the Leandri's Torment. I'm going here because I'm trying to go for Void Grubs. Get the Scuttle Crab. I figured Lee Sin already went for the Void Grubs or had them, but he went for a gank instead, even though it probably would have been better off for him to take the Void Grubs. And in this situation here, I want to go for the Void Grubs, but my mid laner's not paying attention. My top laner just died. You know, they're doing it right on vision. I don't know why my mid laner's not even paying attention. I got the Scuttle Crab and a ward right there showing him, and he's not paying attention. And my Darius just died. He's a little bit late here, so we're not going to get the Void Grubs. So maybe I could have smited that. I screwed up there where I could have smited that and stole it from him. So I messed up. So I'm trying to kite this Lee Sin. I actually think I should have went in on Lee Sin there. I wasn't paying attention, but I was also worried about the Diana follow-up. But if I W'd Lee Sin right there, I should have been able to survive. But either way, Darius got him. It might even been to where, like, if I W'd Lee Sin there, we would have got Lee Sin, and then Diana would have came up there, and we would have got Diana as well. But Lee Sin's gone, so I decide to take his jungle. Again, I'm trying to take the enemy's jungle away as a priority over my own jungle, because I'm trying to shut the enemy jungler down. And I'm really far behind right now. Like, if he caught me out in the jungle alone, I'd probably die. He's on 1 item already, and 10 CS ahead of me, and has 3 Void Grubs. So at this point, like, when I'm in the game, I'm like, man, we already lost this game, but I don't give up. I'm not one to give up. So I decided to go up here and make a play. I'd like to be going bottom here, but decided, hey, we need to get this Garen and punish him. His flash was down.
A summoner has disconnected.
So there goes my AD again. But it's all good, because we still win this game.
Has reconnected.
So looking at 10 minutes, like when you're at the pro level, they already have 1 item by now in boots. They have 100 CS. So you see that my AD's at 58 CS. She's 40 behind the pro level. My Darius is 40 behind the pro level. My Jace. I should have more CS, but I made a lot of ganks in this game. I wasted a lot of time trying to get the objectives. Maybe I should have went for the farm instead, but I value the Void Grub. I value the objectives over farm or anything. So I already have 2 assists. I mean, I think, I don't know, but having 23 assists for a jungler, I think, is really good. I don't know, you'd have to tell me. When I support, I get high assist numbers like that. I like to go around and make plays. It's fun. I don't really, the way I play, I don't try to solo kill. I'm more like a playmaking, work with my teammates type player, which you got to have at the highest level of this. It's a team game. You have to be able to work with your team. So I see a play here. And thankfully, Morgana's Black Shield was down. That may have not been worth my ult there, but I made a play. Again, I haven't played Maokai in maybe a year or 2, but I played a lot of Maokai, and he's pretty straightforward. That's why I'm making this video. I didn't go in the practice tool, like my Nidalee thing, but I have a lot more experience with Maokai. Maybe I should explain, like, taking the camps and stuff, but I think it's pretty straightforward with Maokai. Now, it's a lot more difficult with Nidalee. Pretty straightforward. You throw saplings in, and also some people take the W as the second skill, and some people take the sapling as the second skill. I went to W in this game. I saw Canyon today. He went the sapling first, so maybe I should have took the sapling. I would do more damage when I'm doing the jungle camps, and it would give me more vision. I just naturally skilled the W. So here's the next dragon. I don't want to lose another dragon to this team. Hopefully, Misfortune's internet doesn't go out right here. That would be nice. And so I missed another smite here. Like, I didn't get mad at myself. At least I got a double kill. But I normally don't miss smites like that. I'm just rusty. So. Again, like I couldn't even tell you what the damage was. I had to look at it, and I'm like, oh, it's 900 damage. Because normally you just click the the jungle minion, you click the dragon and you wait and watch the HP bar till it's at the 900. Like you watch it like this, and then when it gets down to 900, you smite it. But I just need more practice. Obviously, Lee Sin's is not rusty like I am. But I'm down here trying to take Lee Sin's jungle away from him. I have smite up. Smite that, steal it from him. I was like, oh, you stole my dragon. Well, I'm going to steal your razor beak or whatever they're called, raptors. And I get caught out here. And I made a horrible flash. I needed to flash over that pit. So I messed that up and should have survived. I should have got out of the pit. I flashed right into a wall. I have my first item already in boots. Darius has his first item already. Misfortune, I think, is a little bit behind in this game. I don't know about the Caitlyn Misfortune matchup. I'd have to go look at the stats and tell you. But Darius already having a Trinity Force at 15 minutes isn't bad. And boots, it's like pro level, but not his CS. He should have 150 CS, so he'd have another half item or so. But I'm just saying, he's hitting the timing of what the pros get without kills. Now he has 3 kills is the reason why he's hitting it. But I'm talking about like item and a half. It's without kills included in that. That's just the CS you get alone at that when you hit 100 CS at 10 minutes.
Red team double kill.
I was really worried about the Jace, but later on in the game I was like, man, Jace really does a lot of damage. He's doing a lot of work. There I should have got caught out, I think. But Lee Sin didn't have flash, and Garen didn't have flash, so they couldn't punish me. Again, when you smite or smite steal, you put this little box up here, and smite damage is 900, and it took me about 3 objectives to realize that, because I'm rusty. I forgot. I mean, again, I'm planning to play this like in the next coming weeks, or I'm planning to play a lot more solo queue and try grinding ranked, and so I should have more content. I should be streaming. So Caitlyn gets the collector. I don't even think that's a good first Caitlyn item. I think supposed to take Infinity Edge first. Or not supposed to, like most efficient right now on this patch is what I mean. So I'm just down here trying to get some waves. Don't let these go to waste. I think I even missed I missed a cannon minion there. That's something you can practice. The practice tool is hitting minions under the turret. Because there's a certain rhythm, like it's like 2 turret shots on a minion, and then you do the damage on the last one. I think that's caster minions. But I have to show you and explain. So I set up a play here. Go back in time. Maybe I should explain the turret thing I was talking about. I think it's melee minions. It's 2 turret hits, and then you get the last hit on it. And caster minions, it's 1 hit, and then you have to do the damage on it to get the last hits under a turret. And I messed up and missed the canyon. So I see a playmaking opportunity in the bottom, but we don't have any vision to know and see Diana, and
Turret has been destroyed.
maybe I shouldn't show the Fog of War. Maybe that's... Oh no, I want to show the Fog of War. I guess we did have vision on Diana. Yeah. Sorry, I've been watching the pro matches and you forget what the map looks like without or with Fog of War. The Maokai allows you really easy point-click ganks. He heals. He slows. He has a big root to engage or disengage. It's really strong. Back in Season 4, he was like OP'd strong to where pretty much won games in the pro matches in Summer and Worlds.
Red team's turret has been
His...
destroyed.
Oh, I'm not following Maokai. So now I go for the dragon. Hopefully, like at this point, we can stop the other team from getting dragons. Not really worried about him taking Baron. At this point, I'm tired of Lee Sin stealing my dragon, so I'm not really trying to kill the dragon at this point. Look how tanky I am. I'm trying to get Lee Sin to come into the pit first, because then Misfortune and I can kill him. So I'm tired of him taking my dragon at this point. He still gets... See, he got 3 dragons off me. That normally... I used to go in and steal dragons off people. But regardless, we still win this game, so it doesn't matter. And it didn't really help that Diana showed up there. But either way, we didn't die. We lost dragon. Maybe I should blame it on our internet there. And at the same time, we at least get Rift Herald as a counter prize.
Team's turret has been destroyed.
What's the word I'm thinking about? It doesn't matter. So at this point, again, I'm trying to get vision on the enemy map. I see another gank opportunity or team fight opportunity, so I go for it. Probably a little premature. I was kind of just playing for fun in this game, and I didn't try to be real serious, but I'm very competitive, so I get into the game and I start getting very competitive. And I know you got to keep up the map pressure. So I should have probably W'd and locked down Caitlyn at that point. That's where I messed up. I needed to actually W back into the map. I'll show you what I mean. Oh, how far is it? Okay. I think I jumped too far. I apologize. Okay. I think this is it. And a good way to get good at this game is to watch your replays and look at your mistakes. And a lot of people can't do that. So I think that I should have, when Caitlyn came in, I should have W'd her. And what I did was W like into Garen, which is like the worst one you could do. Or Diana. Diana would be a good one to W into, but hopefully I didn't go into Garen, but I think I did. And I should have saved the W for Caitlyn, because I might have not died. And I W'd like into the end, like I'm on the enemy side of the map, like I talk about the line that runs through here. So I would have probably lived because Caitlyn was up on our side of the map. So like right here, I should have went for her. I don't know why I think I was trying to save Misfortune right here from Lee Sin. I was worried because he's kind of fed at this point, but at this point he's not. He kind of falls off after at 20 minutes once you have 2 items, because I've already got the Iron Locket. The shielding's great. Like I'm trying to come in and shield Misfortune here. I'm trying to shield Malphite. Trying to shield Jace. But I should have W'd into Caitlyn. Guess I kill stole from Misfortune. She's probably mad at me. Maybe it wasn't even there. It's just like, see, jump back another 15 seconds. But it. See, I like flashed for Garen. I should have flashed W'd onto Caitlyn right there, so I messed up. But hey, you can make mistakes and still win this game. It's just I used to be very competitive and I want to win the game in 20 minutes and move on and play another one. So at this point, hey, at least we're ahead by 3k gold.
A summoner has disconnected.
Our AD keeps getting disconnected, but that's okay. At this point, you should have 200 CS. So, like, I'm really far behind. Now, I could play more of a farming style where I'm not making so many ganks around the map. But when I played jungle, like, I gank pretty heavy. So I need to be getting the Diana here or the Lee Sin. I'm just trying to protect my teammates. I just used the Iron Locket shielding here. Jace is on his 2 items. Well, I didn't notice the Diana only has 41 CS, so she really couldn't do anything into this Jace. So maybe blue team got straight up outdrafted in this game. But again, jungle Maokai, I see him in like, he's like the top priority, one of the top priorities in the pro matches I see. It was Lilia for a while. I saw Canyon play Maokai, I think 3 games in a row, maybe it was 2. And then my notes again. But all I'm saying is if you want to win games, Maokai is really strong. Okay, yeah, the 3rd game, Canyon played Skarner, which I don't have on this account. That's another reason I need to be playing solo queue so I can unlock. There's some like I have almost all the champions unlocked in this game, and I did for years, but where I haven't been playing the game in the past. You know, I was working with GAM in 2022, and I haven't really been. I've like been more into the pro stuff and watching the pro matches than actually playing the game, and some of it was like my mental, where I needed to go to therapists and get on medication. And now, like today, I actually was having fun when I played this game. A lot of times this game would really irritate me when people make really dumb plays, and that was like a mental problem in me that I had to fix, which that's like working on that now. So game's becoming much more fun. So I lost my thought of what I was talking about. Oh, but I've never had Skarner because for years he was really bad, and now he's really strong all of a sudden. So I need to get Skarner. Another one I'm missing is Lilia. And then I needed Viego as well, and I got the Viego shard today. I got a chest in this game, so now I need to play a little bit and I can unlock Viego. I played him, you know, I played the champions even if I don't own them on the free weeks and stuff. I've just not or maybe I have them on Smurf accounts, because you can go and like make a new account. At least you used to be able to, and say you want a new champion, you can make a new account and you play like there's like a mission or two, and it used to be really easy, or I think you had to get like level 2 or 3, but Riot would give you the RP and you could buy a new champion. You could only get like one unlocked, but so then you could go and make a new account and easily unlock a new champion really fast, like faster than it would be to farm the IP playing the games. Or you can just play all the time and have more IP than you know what to do with, like Miss Fortune was telling me, because she plays all day, like every day. Not like all day, but plays every day. Plays a lot. So now I have Warmogs, and Maokai is super tanky with Warmogs and Iron Locket, to where it's probably like OP. Because at one point we're like fighting under their turret in their base, the T1 turret in their base. 4 versus 5 and winning the fight. So I don't know. It's very, very strong. I think we had Baron buff though. But also the Maokai and Malphite seem to have some pretty good synergy together. Now at this point we really don't even have the damage to do the Baron, so this is a really risky Baron, but because MF should have her 2 items by now, but her internet kept going out, so. But at least we got the Darius up in here, so we should be able to get the Baron. Darius has his 2 items. Where was the Jace? Oh, this Jace was a little iffy because he just made some really dumb plays. Played really aggressive, and it's like, oh, we gotta go save Jace because he's trying to 1 versus 3. So I don't know what the other team's support is doing, trying to shove a whole lane. I guess she's trying to pressure and Morgana down there. I guess she's trying to bait us into backing off right now, but I mean I'm under their turret just taking shots and not dying. Like, look how tanky I am. So Baron buff, Warmogs, 20 minutes is like OP'd. I didn't really see the Morgana, and I forgot about her right there, so she just shows up and I didn't lane against her. I've not even seen that Morgana skin, so I didn't even know what that image was that I was standing on, so I forgot about the Morgana W right there. I should have not died and backed off, and maybe this game would have closed out even faster. Now, I used to be big on Malphite support back in the day, and it looked good in this game. I mean, Malphite's on 2 items, and halfway or over halfway to, well, no, really, he's on support items, so 3 items: the Warmogs, the Sunfire, Chainmail, and the Negatron Cloak. I don't know what he's going with the Negatron Cloak and the Chainmail. I should know what item it is off the top of my head, but I don't know. Jace has Bloodthirster, so he has 3 items. I took the Bramble Vest just as an efficient item to stop the Lee Sin healing, so he's less effective with his lethality item. A lot of Lee Sin strengths his W heal, so it gives him a lot of sustain. But at this point, you kind of get melted. And you gotta be... I was just gonna say it. You gotta be really good to be making plays and stuff with Lee Sin at 30 minutes into the game. So I felt like Lee Sin would fall off later because he was kind of worrying me in the beginning. So now Miss Fortune's got her Infinity Edge, Collector, Last Whisper. I think we have plenty of damage on our team to finish this out. Oh, see, like, at this point, I don't know what Jace was doing the dragon, when he could have just been down there and we would have closed the game out. So Miss Fortune and I get stuck in here into a 2 versus 3. I think I'm trying to save her life. Comes Darius. Get Morgana rooted again. Again, like, sometimes the skins confuse me because I haven't really played the game and grinded like I should, and so these skins, I don't really pay attention to the skins or keep up with them. So that Morgana skin's new to me. I didn't even know what that is it Darkness or whatever her W is. So I'm dead, waiting to respawn. Nothing really to talk about. Not much going on here. Just we've got 3 lanes completely shoved into the enemy. All their turrets are down in their base. Actually, all of their turrets are down. Right? All of their turrets are down. You know, there's like an 11k gold lead. You could say 12. And at this point, I was worried about Baron, but I guess my teammate... Whoa, Thunder. My team's more worried about closing this out, so... Which is probably the right call. We didn't even need the Baron right here. Now, Jace is a little late. I don't really know what he backed for. I guess a longsword, which really isn't going to make that much of a difference. And I think Miss Fortune's really, really strong right now. Her ultimate is really strong. People forget about it and just get caught in it, and then it does so much damage to an enemy team. Get caught in it. So there is the one game I played. Hey, I'll be playing more games and teaching you how to play. So this is my Jungle Maokai clinic. Now, I really didn't teach too much on this. I probably need to do one like I did with Nidalee, where maybe I go in the practice tool and show you. But I have a lot of experience with Maokai, and he's pretty straightforward. You know, like you've got the Q, it does area slow. You've got the W to go in and engage. You've got the R that you can engage with that has a very long distance. You just hold R down and it shows you how far. Because I usually hit A lot. That shows me the area radius of my character, vision radius. And you got the saplings, which the key to the saplings is you use them as like free wards to throw into the area, the enemy brushes. And please watch my content if this is the first time you're watching this, because I make videos where I break down pro matches and explain the vision and what's going on, because I've worked with a pro team back in 2022, so I've done analysis and coaching type of work. So, and that's why you see my slides, and why on the next level with Sodaron, I call it, where I break games down. So there's the game for today. I got my one free win in the game, or I told Miss Fortune I got her a free win for today. And so next on the plate is I should be having the game or two at least, hopefully, because now I'm going to work on the slides. Actually, I'm probably done for the day. I'm going to eat and then go to sleep and hopefully get up early, and then I'm going to work on the slides while watching T1. Hopefully my dog's okay tomorrow, and then hopefully record some of the BDS G2 games, at least get one of them out. You see, I'm trying to get like all 5 of them done as soon as I can, but I see I'm going about the wrong way. If I only get one done in a week, so be it, because I wanted to have quality, not quantity. And it'll be where like I do this enough and I get faster at it by come next season, maybe even Worlds, I'll be able to do it much faster. So it's like I'm kind of practicing and developing how to do these slides in a presentation, and I want to on my show, the next level with Sodaron. So that's it for this. I will see you next time. Hopefully see you tomorrow. Good night or good afternoon, wherever you are. Catch you next time. And I've captured lightning in a bottle.
Everything I see is mine. I think we're gonna hit disaster. Just give me one more try. Suffocation. Everything I see is mine. I think we're gonna hit disaster. Just give me one more try. Everything I see is mine. I think we're gonna hit disaster. Just give me one more try. Suffocation. Everything I see is mine. I think we're gonna hit disaster. Just give me one more try. Suffocation. Everything I see is mine. I think we're gonna hit disaster. Just give me one more try. Suffocation. Everything I see is mine. I think we're gonna hit disaster. Just give me one more try.